Well, hey everyone, here I am at Los Angeles International Airport, just on my way home. I apologise, I didn't have a review of GIS Day 2 a couple of days ago. Just things got a little bit busy and the likes. Stayed there to the very end until they essentially kicked me out. Actually, they don't tend to kick you out there. It's just everyone starts packing up. It's actually pretty cool watching everyone pack up. And yeah, no one actually, not like Australia where they just make sure none of the delegates are there. Anyway, just a quick review on the GIS Show. Look, for people who've never been there before, definitely well worth it. Go there. Really good to see a whole heap of different machinery, a whole heap of different chemicals, a whole heap of different fertilizer, a lot of everything. And there's always a few things that you're going to pick up. However, those who have been there before, I feel this year's gotten quite a bit shorter. So I'm just trying to get that really nice background in there. Oop, there, that side. There. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, really, it's a lot shorter this time around. A lot smaller this time around, should I say. Sorry, guys. Been a long day traveling from Houston all the way to here to LA, and then obviously got a nice 14-hour flight home. So it's been it was a lot smaller show, easier to get around. That's one thing I noticed. Really need to get, like before in the past when the first time I came, you really did need 2 days to get around, if not nearly 3. This year, you could easily do it in a day. And that's seeing everything you wanted to do. I obviously had quite a few things on, so it took me 2 days to see everything. One thing that I like, there's a lot of good machinery out there, a lot of sort of bigger and better of everything that we've got. It's just that's probably what's new that I saw. Tara had their I think it's a GeoLink system with the new with all the GPS stuff. There was a lot of GPS add-on equipment that I saw. Also, obviously, and Jacobson had a lot of new mowers. Sort of fairly standard platform, but had a lot of different front decks and the likes like that, which makes some interesting things that we'll probably see here in the next 12 months or so. It's usually one of those things. I remember one machine guy said to me once, going, well, US irons out all the bugs and we get them in Australia and they end up being a lot better. Anyway, but one thing I did like is the precision sort of GPS, precision ag stuff. One thing is a company keep an eye out for. I've probably told you about them before. A mate of mine's there, head of agronomics there, John Kaminsky. He's green. Sorry, I'm just trying to put that in the background there. Greensight Agronomics. They have some pretty cool stuff with drones, and essentially what I'm, thinking what will end up happening in the future is that drones will be at every single golf course or every single turf facility. Really, it'll be programmed to go out at certain times of the day. It'll go out and measure heat stress, disease stress, everything that you would normally scout for with the eye, it will actually do. And I think the technology will get so much better that it'll be a great tool, useful tool. Even talking to the guys that they're actually doing work in fruit trees and different things like that, and they actually can show. I don't know how true this is, but they were actually proving that they could actually spot the disease germinating before we see it with the naked eye, which is quite amazing. I think there'll be a lot of technology with that, so that I can see that happening really in the future. We're very in its infancy at the moment, but watch this space. There will be more and more new cool stuff to come out. Just generally the show overall, look, San Antonio, talking to a lot of the guys on the trade show floor, I think San Antonio is good venue. It's a good venue in one respect, but realistically I think a lot of people want to go elsewhere. There's always a lot of trouble with people flying back home with San Antonio, just not out of San Antonio, but catching flights to different connections and the likes like that. There's not many options. So I think the GCSA might end up just going between San Diego and Orlando, maybe going for another one in between. I said to a few guys, I'd love to go north, up in the snow areas. I know it's really bad, but I love to see the snow because we don't really get it in Australia. But one thing is they really get to they really know how to deal with snow properly anyway. So that's one thing what I'd like to see. And obviously San Diego and Orlando are definitely great venues to have it in. Good cities, good towns, easy, and they're all set up for conventions and the likes, especially Orlando that way. But San Diego is a much prettier city, as hopefully I showed you before. The other thing about the show of the week, I just keep on saying, look, it's well worth it. If you can get over here, well worth it. I look at it going that the extra cost from the Australian conference is a little bit higher, of course. You've got the flights and the likes and the time, but definitely well worth it to make the effort and go to the education session, not just the trade show. The trade show is really secondary to the information that you do get. It is really good. And those guys on social media, the ones you would have seen with my live tweet ups, are definitely well worth it to meet all these guys in person. It's good connections to have. So it's quite amazing, the guys that I saw from last year, saw from 5-6 years ago, and also met new guys there. So really, really good. I've got some really cool stuff that I filmed as well while I was over at GIS. I'm going to be putting that out over the next few months or so. We're working on our new website, so once that's up and running, I'm going to get a few things out there, and hopefully you guys will like it. If you do like it, look, I want to do, I will do more of them. I've got a couple of really cool things there to do. So I'll just finish you off with a little bit around LAX. This is Tom Bradley International. It's a lot better than it ever used to be. One thing is, but trying to find your flight in the gates are pretty hard, because I've sort of connected domestically, which actually makes it a lot easier to come into Tom Bradley. If you actually have to come from LA, the lines for security can be quite long. So don't ever try to get here late. So so this is my final one. I'm not sure when I'll upload this. It might end up being probably in a couple of days, so I apologize if this is a little bit late, but overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the week and the videos that I saw, and a few of the other guys. I know John Taylor put a couple of videos up, so I'm back next week. Hope to catch up with everyone soon, and hopefully get relaxed and the likes like that. But I'll definitely be putting out a lot more content and reviewing a few of the lectures that I did as well. I think a bit more info to what I gave you out there in the just in these video vlogs. So alright guys, Nadeem from Colin Campbell Chemicals. If you're wondering who you're looking for, at Campbell Turf on Twitter. We've got our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, Colin Campbell Chemicals. Just search for that on Instagram as well with Campbell Turf. Nadeem Turf, and Campbell Chemicals. Alright guys, enjoy, and I shall see you guys back home. I hope everything's been alright since I've been away, and talk to you guys soon. See ya.